Welcome back to TTBoy TV. This is your host, TT, and I have a guest today that's going to blow your mind. In my personal opinion, she was one of the hottest porn stars ever. One of the prettiest ones. I mean, Paula Price.
PP, baby.
Paula Price. Can you imagine I got Paula Price here? What's up?
So can I tell you a little something? Before I was Paula Price, I was Raquel Gold.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Raquel, because I have so many questions that kind of pertain to these kind of ideas. What, Raquel Gold?
Raquel Gold.
Okay, how many movies did you do under Raquel Gold?
A couple.
Couple?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then do you remember Andrew Blake?
Yeah, I know. I got all that information,
Okay.
so you know,
All right.
hold your panties on.
Okay.
But anyways, let me ask you a question. What size are your little friends there?
36 double D.
Let's see them.
Like, you want to see?
No, just, push them together. Come closer. Go like this. Yeah, those are nice. Those are what?
They're new ones.
They're new?
They're 16 years.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What size are they?
Double Ds.
Double Ds. 38?
36.
36 double Ds, okay. All right, cool. They look nice.
Thank you.
Okay, I have one question.
Go for it.
Actually, I have like about 60 questions. Here's one of the questions. How many hearts did you break and rip out?
A lot.
Yeah?
A lot.
Yeah, I bet. I
probably should have Heartbreaker tattooed on me somewhere.
like Jenna's.
Okay.
No,
I'm better than Jenna, but
Okay. All right.
she's actually one of my fans.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's cool.
Yeah. No, she is. We chit chat.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
But, I mean, how tall are you?
5'7".
5'7"? Really?
I was 5'9". I've shrunk.
Oh, but you were 5'9".
5'9".
Okay, so let's say 5'9".
5'9" with legs for days.
Legs for days. I mean, in your prime, 5'9". You're like a supermodel. What size were your breasts originally?
Before boob job?
Yeah.
A C.
C? Okay.
Yeah.
So a full C?
Full C.
When did you get the boob job? 16 years ago?
Second boob job.
Second boob job.
The first one I was 19.
Oh, really? Wow. Mm-hmm. So it went to D's or double D's?
I was like double D.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why'd you get those?
Because I wanted to do Hustler. And they wanted me to have bigger boobs. Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. All right. The last time I saw you, right, I think was 26 years ago, I think, right? And we were in...
I think it's got to be longer.
Yeah, I think it was 95.
No.
No, it had to be 95.
No. 94.
94, I'll agree with you.
Okay.
So 94, last time we saw each other, your sister, Brittany, was looking for us because we were in the back of my BMW.
Fucking.
We were on a set and you weren't working on the set, were you?
No, I was.
You were fucking too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not me.
I think it was just girl.
This girl?
I believe so, yeah.
And so I think it was like 8 or 9 or 10 o'clock at night. We snuck out to my BMW.
Yeah.
Right? And your sister came outside looking for us, and we're like, shh. My windows were tinted, so we were hiding in the back. Well, we were fucking in the back. We just said, shh, we stopped fucking. We're like, she look. And I was like, right? And then we went back in the set and acted like nothing happened. But then, I think hours after all that, I think we got done late, that.
Yeah.
Wrapped up at 12 or 1.
Something like that.
We went your 300s. You had a 300, right?
You had a 300.
300, and we fucked around the corner more. Do you remember that?
I do.
We still fucked another time. Another round.
Wait a second, I have a question for you. What sign are you?
Taurus.
Okay.
You want to hear a crazy thing? Your birthday is November 11th.
Yeah.
That's the same birth date as my brother.
Really?
That's trippy, right? Anyways. But yeah, we had a nice time fucking.
Yes, we did.
Did we have a good time?
We did.
And then Dion told me that he ran into you, right, over there on Moore Park or something?
Yeah, I flagged him down.
In Sherman Oaks? Mm-hmm. He says, TT was a good fuck. You said that to him, right? Mm-hmm. Thank you. I mean, look how pretty. Look at, you're 49?
No, I'm 50.
50?
50.
Wow. And look how beautiful you still look.
Thank you.
Look at that. I mean, really, you're for sure one of the prettiest girls ever to come in porn. Totally. When we did a scene together.
No.
Yeah, we did.
We did? Wait a second. Are you sure?
Come on.
We had sex on camera?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was super nervous, right? Because your boyfriend was at Jim South's house, right? And Eric Price was in the back watching. We did it on the couch next to the sliding glass window. You know, I never forget because I really wanted to work with you, and I was like nervous as hell.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I have a really good memory, and I don't remember that.
I would bet. I mean, come on.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
You forgot that we fucked.
Well, I know we fucked off camera.
On camera.
But
I mean, I would bet you $1,000. You want to take that bet?
No.
No, don't do it.
Because there was only a few guys that I worked with.
Right. Yeah. So.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, this was probably the end of 90.
Okay.
I think, you know what I mean? Because I was so fresh, so new.
Was it just like a blowjob, or was it like full on scene? Fuck?
Reverse cowgirl.
Really? Okay.
Everything.
I have to look it up. What was the name of the movie?
Come on. I don't know. I did thousands. I can't remember the name because you don't know the name of the title. You just do them and then they put them out.
Right.
You're not paying attention. But yeah, we did.
Okay.
Jim South's house. It was. I was nervous, yeah. But anyways, it was fun. But what guys did you work with?
So I worked with John Doe, Randy West, Randy Spears, and one other. Don't remember.
Peter North?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Tom Byron? Mark Wallace? No. No? Because you didn't like the way they looked or what?
You know what? It's not that. It was just who Eric was comfortable with. So it was kind of like he was the shot caller.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so he let you work with me. That's trippy.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I was just a young kid, you know what I mean? But we're both all pretty young.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, he was 9 years. He was 9 years older than me.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow, I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. Her husband, Eric Price, was in the business. In case people don't know, Eric Price was a porn star too. He committed suicide.
2018.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Me too.
It was pretty rough. Why did he do it?
Just demons in his closet. You know that he did gay porn. And then just the drugs. Never got over me. He had MS. So when we were together, he had a lot of back problems, and we were taking him all to the specialist. They couldn't figure it out. And then when we divorced, he was diagnosed with MS.
So he had it very early. Mm-hmm. Any reason why? Anybody know? Understand why?
No.
Just birth genes or
something? I don't know.
Just genetical. You know, they have something they're working on today. You know, well, a lot of things they're working on it, but this is called a company called CRISPR.
Okay.
Heard of CRISPR?
I haven't.
So they're gene editors. Mm-hmm. So they find out the problem in the genes.
Okay.
Right? And they figure out a solution, a medicine, and they can inject it in you and fix you.
Wow.
Not everything, obviously it's not
right.
100% yet for all
right.
the diseases, but it's coming closer and closer. CRISPR, it's crazy. Right now they have a cure for blindness.
Really?
Hereditary blindness and deafness.
Wow.
Hereditary deafness. I mean, think about those treatments. I mean,
yeah.
Fuck. It's just mind-blowing.
Totally.
You know, and it's here, really. The the Beam is the company that does the ears sound, so it cures deafness. Edit, I'm pretty sure, otherwise it could be reversed. Edit is the one for blindness. Mm-hmm. Those two companies have the cure, and they're doing treatments, and they are successful.
Wow.
Crazy.
Very.
Mean, that's gene editing, kind of. You know, that's
yeah, totally.
much. So this is the future. It's a radical AI, because the computers are so fast now that they can figure out the problems quicker than man can. You know, they keep doing solutions or testing and blah, blah, blah. I'm not a geneticist or a scientist, but I read a lot.
You're just the next porn star.
Yeah, I'm just a porn star. Anyways, back to you. How many movies did you do?
Probably a couple hundred.
Wow, really? Mm-hmm. So
I probably would have went a lot further in my career if I didn't limit myself to just Eric Price.
yeah.
So, I probably would have been bigger than Jenna Jameson, but, you know, fell in love, married him.
Oh, yeah.
And
well, I want more of that, so that's a little more questions down the road. But yeah, for sure, that's an important question.
Okay.
I mean, you know, we want those answers.
Yeah.
You know, because you're a girl started in the business, you know, and people start.
So when I got in, I was living with a girlfriend. We had our own little apartment, and I turned 18, and I saw world modeling. So I answered the ad, and then I go to Jim South. Well, this is nude modeling. And I'm like, okay. So I had a boyfriend at the time. Hustler hired me right away. I went home, told my boyfriend, and he goes, oh, hell no. So I called Jim South. I said, no, you know, I can't. And then we broke up.
How much longer? How much after that?
Probably like a month. And then I was like, boom.
Did you break up because you wanted to go do the magazine and make some money?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you said, fuck this?
Yeah. Yeah. So
you didn't like him that much?
No.
Goodbye, you're clipped. Mm-hmm. So which photographer did you work with?
The first photographer I worked with.
For Hustler, right?
Clive McLean.
Clive. Mm-hmm. He died.
I know. Good guy.
Yeah, he was interesting. He was cool.
He was.
He was the chief editor for Hustler.
Yes.
Clive McLean. He worked with Larry, I think, from the beginning.
I think so.
I think.
He was amazing. I liked him.
Yeah, you liked his work?
I did.
You know?
And I really, really wanted Penthouse so bad, Centerfold. I never made Centerfold, just the magazine. And then I did their Fast Cars and Fantasy Women.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What year was that you did Penthouse?
Fuck.
I want a copy.
I cannot remember, but my photographer was Hank Lundner and his wife Susie. He had a daughter named Thalia. That's how I got my daughter's name.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Your daughter's name is Talia?
Yeah. Huh. And I took...
You stole the name?
Stole the name.
That's trademark infringement. Copyright infringement.
Copyright.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Huh. So...
And then, of course, Ron Vogel. I was one of his favorites, so he shot me all the time.
How much they pay you?
Shit, back then. It was like $250, $500.
No, but for Hustler.
Hustler? I think Hustler was, what, $5,000 back then?
I thought if you got the cover, you got
the cover,
$5,000, right?
Right.
Or $10,000.
But I never made centerfold because my centerfold was...
For Hustler, you didn't make centerfold?
And I'll tell you why. Because they used Eric as a prop, and they put him in all black latex, and they said that was a boy-girl shoot.
Huh.
So they didn't put it in centerfold.
How many times you work for Hustler?
A lot.
A lot for...
A lot of girl.
A lot of girl shoots. I mean, magazines.
Magazines, yeah.
Because Hustler wasn't shooting video back then.
No.
They shot video in like...
I went to Cabo a lot with Clive.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to tell you something fucking crazy. I was in Cabo.
Okay.
With, I think, my cousin. Mm-hmm. And we were doing some fishing. I'm not a fisher, but we were doing those deep sea fishing, whatever, right?
Okay.
And he goes, yeah, I used to hang out with Clive McLean from Hustler, right?
He loved it out there.
And he goes, he's dead. I go, what?
Cancer.
I didn't even know he was dead.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. I mean, I went to Cabo with Clive too.
Yeah.
In 1993 or 4.
Okay.
With your sister.
Oh, they took Tiffany?
Yeah, Jay Shanahan did a big shoot there.
Oh, okay.
At Jim Enright.
No, yeah, I was going to.
Jim Enright.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we did a shoot on the beach for Hustler. We did movies there too, so I was thinking it was a combination effort between maybe Wicked and Hustler, maybe.
I don't think Wicked, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
All right.
I mean, Jay worked for Wicked always.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Stevie, I love Stevie. Stevie had
He was cool back then.
He's not cool anymore?
People change. He was really cool.
What happened to him?
I'm just saying he was cool back then. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I mean, he was cool.
Okay. I liked him.
I liked him, yeah. He came to me that one time. He said, hey, man, I'm leaving Ruby Godman, you know. I'm leaving the company. I'm starting my own company. So he was like, you know, he's probably nervous. Do I start my own company or not?
Right.
This is Wicked Pictures. And I said, well, that's cool, man. You know, I'm just a young guy fucking, you know what I mean? Just whatever, you know what I mean? It's probably 1991 or something. Anyway, so do you remember Night Trips too?
Yeah.
Because that's what you were talking about for a second, right?
So that's why my name had to be changed.
Oh, really?
He didn't want Raquel Gold. So we were at the AVN. We were at the AVN. And do you remember Patty?
Of course.
What was it? Patty
Rhodes.
Patty Rhodes. And so I said, I want the last name Price, because Eric and I were dating. So he goes, how about Paula Price, PP? And I go, all right, let's do it.
She said that?
They, together.
Together, they said. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So,
interesting.
so that's how Paula Price was born.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were with him. Yeah, makes sense. So you did. So how'd it go on that set?
It was good. It was cool.
Yeah, I mean, anything special? Because for me, listen, I'm just gonna say my point.
I was super nervous because I had to work with other guys. So it was my first time working with.
Whoa! Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I worked with Chet, and I worked with
John Doe.
Yeah, John Doe, and Spears.
Randy Spears.
Yeah.
Together?
No, not together.
Okay. That's too much.
Yeah. So a little nervous, but
Who fucked you better?
actually, Randy and I didn't have sex. He just ate my pussy.
Really?
Because it was like, you know, it was erotic. It wasn't about fucking and sucking. It was more, you know, like the erotic videos that he did.
Huh, am I right? He threw a lot of style in it.
Yeah.
So was the set?
So you never watched it?
No. I never watched it. I didn't really. Once I got into business, I really didn't watch any porno anymore.
Do you know I watched my first porno the other night of myself and masturbated to it?
Oh, that's kinky.
I did. I was like, you know what? I need to see what Paula Price is about.
Really?
I did.
And masturbated?
Yep.
Who was fucking you?
Who else?
Oh, Eric?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's a little emotional. That's a touching.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could understand that. Makes more sense, kind of, because you have strong feelings. You guys were married for how many years, you said?
3 years and 3 months.
3 years, 3 months. Huh, so the first time on camera was with John Doe? With a man besides Eric? Is that what you're telling me?
Did I work with John Doe? I did.
You said Chet and Randy for Night Trips too?
Yeah.
So he's the first guy to fuck you?
I don't know. I didn't have like sex. It was just like eating pussy, sucking dick.
So he didn't fuck you?
Only Eric. In Night Trips too, yeah.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you were nervous?
Hell yeah. Super nervous.
For them to suck a dick?
Well, just because I was married and it was just weird.
You took it serious?
I took it serious.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not a bad girl.
Now, at 50 years old, I'd be like, let's go. Bring it.
Yeah.
I was 19, 20 years old. So.
Were you a good girl or a bad girl?
I've always been a bad girl. Yeah.
So, so you did 200 movies.
At least.
For my own curiosity, you know, was that set much different than all the other sets working for Andrew Blake?
Loved working with him. So he hired Janine.
Linda Meyer?
Yes. And she loved me. So I would do like Hidden Obsession 2.
For Andrew Blake?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she requested me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you guys had good chemistry looking.
We did. She's one of the hottest girls, I think, in the business. Now she looks torn up.
Really?
Beat up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tatted from head to toe.
She
went to prison.
Wow, really?
You didn't know about that?
No, what happened?
Tax evasion.
Really?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Google it.
How much time she served?
I don't know.
Because she made some money in her time? Maybe dancing?
Blondage.
Blondage?
She did that tour with that other hot chick. She was a penthouse model and that was it. And then I think she did some video.
The Julianne or no?
Julianne.
I worked with Janine one time as a masturbation or something. I was just jacking off to her or something or something like that. And she was very sweet.
Yeah.
So she was very, very nice. You could feel that she had a lot of personality. Mm-hmm. And then I was supposed to work with her in a boy-girl scene for Vivid, probably in
probably was Vivid.
03 or 04. But I had just said to myself, I'm just done. I'm done working for anybody.
Really?
Yeah. So I turned the job down because I didn't feel like doing anything. Only for myself, you know.
Good for you.
I was running my company, so I really was, and she was cool, but
she was hot as fuck.
Yeah. So I kind of missed out, probably.
Yeah.
But I just know she was very nice. But, she was sexy. But yeah, anyways, so she was great. Her pussy was good and tasted good and all that.
She was my dream girl.
Really?
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Here's something that Marcy said.
Marcy
Hirsch.
Okay.
From Vivid.
Okay.
Steve Hirsch's sister. Mm-hmm. And she helped run things.
Oh, I know who she is.
Right. Was that good or what? No, you guys got a problem?
I don't have a problem with her.
Oh, okay.
Off camera, we'll talk, but.
Okay. Anyway, so she said that Janine, wherever she walked in those days, she would dress up, people couldn't stop staring at her.
She was gorgeous.
They were just like stuck. Like she was that pretty.
She's stunning.
Yeah. So that's exactly what she was saying.
Yeah.
And, she's with all the stars, right? She said Janine really stopped people. So maybe she's one of the prettiest or the most stunning, one of the most stunning. Tara Patrick.
She was natural beauty.
Natural beauty. Tara Patrick is another girl that was very stunning. Yeah, she's African.
I know the name, but I can't picture the face.
She was stunning too. She was a regular model when she was young, Vogue. She was in Vogue and all that.
Okay.
Anyways, we're moving on. So you said you fucked Peter North, John Doe, Randy Spears,
Randy West.
Randy West. That's it.
That's it.
And you did those guys each a few times.
Probably once each.
Once each. Wow. So you didn't do that many boy girls.
No.
Just with Eric. And how many movies did you do with Eric? You think? I mean, obviously boy girls.
I mean, probably like over 200 movies. 200 plus, I don't know.
Yeah, but you did a lot of girl.
Well, yeah.
But with him, how many you do? 20, 30, 40?
No, way more than that.
Wow,
way,
really?
way.
Dion got in the business. Got in the business, and you knew him.
I used to fuck Dion.
I used to go out with Dion. And Corey.
Jacoby. Just friends.
And Dale.
Just friends.
But you knew all these guys.
Yeah.
And they all got into business.
Yeah.
So you knew.
And then David Joseph, Dion's
brother. Way before they got into business.
I knew them way before. I was 12 when I knew them.
So it's like a fucking small world.
Small world.
Crazy, right?
Very.
Crazy. Anyways, I mean, it really is. That one is kind of crazy because
It is.
You guys all were friends or whatever, and you meet up back in porno. It's kind of weird, right? It's kind of like
Right?
like, whatever, you know what I mean? And Tiffany, your sister, Brittany, you know. And by the way, everybody, Brittany's the redhead that's on there, and in those days, a lot of people didn't have second names. Because there was not that many porn stars.
Right.
So when you say Brittany, she just had her name Brittany.
Brittany.
Yeah. So just remember that because everybody said, what's her last name? No. She didn't need a last name. It's 1989 or 88, right?
Something like that, yeah.
So anyways. So let me ask you this question. At home, are you a one-hitter quitter? Or can you just keep coming and coming and coming?
Let's see, last night, probably 8 times.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So when you were younger, you were a one-hitter quitter? Or you could keep coming?
No, I've been a very, very sexual person since very young, yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like sucking dick?
Yes, and I'm very good at it.
Yeah? Can you deep throat?
No, of course I can. You don't remember? Yes, I can deep throat.
Yeah. Man, I remember that we were just fucking a lot. I'm more of a fucker.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so the blowjobs, I'm not the big blowjob guy. But
Okay.
I love the fuck. You know what I mean? So I can just, so we probably were fucking way more than anything else. You know what I mean? So you like pussies the way they look, the way they taste?
So here's something really funny. I would say I'm bisexual, but I've never wanted a girlfriend. But I probably, a girl that I met through my ex-boyfriend, I could probably have her as a girlfriend.
Oh, yeah?
And I've never, ever, ever thought of like having a girlfriend relationship, like girlfriend.
But now you're thinking of it.
Yeah, I could.
What's her name?
I'm not going to share because she's a really private person.
Okay. I was going to say, hey, she wants you as a girlfriend, that's all.
She already knows.
Okay. Well, so you like sucking dicks. What's your perfect dick? The perfect size, shape, and color of it? Because there's a lot of different people out there.
I mean, I prefer white guys. Big.
Show.
I mean, like 9 inches, 10 inches.
Yeah, but show with your hands.
Why?
Dude,
I want it like this.
You do?
No. Here's something funny. So I told Tiffany, hook me up with your black boys because I'm going to get some black dick. So she set me up with a couple black guys, and then I found a couple of my own black guys, and then she set me up with a basketball player. I will not say names, but I couldn't even fit his dick in my mouth. We're talking like this.
So the size of this cup.
The size of this cup and fucking. And she was fucking another player. And we were in Marina Del Rey at the, what's the hotel out there in Marina Del Rey? The Ritz-Carlton or something.
Yeah.
So I knocked on Tiff's room and I go, I'm taking the car and I'll be back to pick you up. And she was like, okay.
Because you go, because
What am I going to do? What am I going to do with it?
that's funny.
So, yeah.
So you say he probably had 12 inches? Or more?
He was huge. And yeah.
What did he say when you said, I'm sorry, I can't have it?
He even told me, he goes, I'm not going to be able to fuck you.
Wow.
And I'm like, I'm not even going to be able to suck your dick. And I'm going to lick it like a lollipop. So I'm out. And he was going to sign his prenup that night.
Oh, so he's married. Huh. There you go. I don't even know who he is. It's a basketball player.
He's a basketball player.
A good player?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really follow basketball.
Yeah, we're not here to that, but thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's interesting stuff because
Right?
here's the deal that so many times I read the comments, and people say, "There's no way somebody has 12 inches. It's not possible. It's in the books."
Motherfuckers, he may even was thicker than this cup.
But listen, you don't know what you're talking about. Stop talking about stuff you don't know you're talking about, because you don't fucking know what you're talking about.
Right?
I measured my dick before.
And how big is it?
And I measured it to 9 inches before.
Okay.
Okay? If my dick measures that, right?
Right.
You understand what the fuck is out there? You know what I mean? There's fucking dicks way bigger than 12 inches. And that's a fact. So you could read Guinness's Book of World Records, or you can do whatever you want, but we're in the sex business.
Yeah.
Okay? So the fucking people with big monster dicks, it's real. They're out there. Look at it. I shot Mandingo.
He pulled
I shot Mandingo. I shot Mandingo, right? Mandingo's a performer.
Okay.
You know, and I shot a scene next to him. This guy, Dick,
made your dick look this big.
Didn't look that small, but it looked like, you know, almost 2 of my dicks. Really, I mean, it was a big fucking dick. So,
Eric Price had a big dick.
Did he?
He did.
Okay. So.
And he had a good looking dick too, and a nice ass.
Anyways, so there's big monster dicks out there. 12 inches in the monster dick world is not even uncommon. It's very common.
Yeah.
Anything bigger than 12,
it's not for me.
They're out there though.
They are.
14, 15, 16.
But it's not for me.
Yeah, right. I know there was a girl, I was fucking with one girl in the hood way back in 1991.
Okay.
Right? A black chick. Right? And she said that she had fucked Akeem Olajuwon. He was a player way back.
Okay.
Tall. And said his dick was 16 or 17 inches long.
I believe it.
Yeah. Anything else kinky that you like to do? Get spanked, tied up?
Yeah.
Wax,
choke me.
Toes, smacking?
Yeah.
Beating your ass? Talking shit to you?
Yep.
All of it?
Yep. Choke me enough to where I'm going to like pass out.
When you started, you know what I mean? You're a new girl, you know what I mean? You know, there's a lot of things going through your head. Were there any old school female performers that kind of you looked up to or asked for any advice? Nobody, nothing?
No.
Like nobody?
Nobody.
You didn't give a fuck?
Didn't give a fuck.
Okay. Did you look up at any old...
Did I look at any... I didn't look up shit.
No. Did you look at any of the old females when you saw... Not old, you know, but just girls that have been around 2, 3, 5 years and say, hey, you look pretty hot. I want to lick your pussy?
Nope.
No?
Except for Janine.
Really?
She was the only one. She was hot as fuck.
What about Raquel Darian? She was pretty hot.
I'll tell you a funny story about her. So when I was 16, I was dating a guy named Craig Stein. She dated Craig Stein before him and I dated. Wow. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
I have another crazy one after this. So we haven't spoke in 27 years. I looked for him and I found him. His father was an artist.
Craig Stein.
His father was an artist. And so I emailed the art gallery and he messaged me back. Craig did. His father had passed away a year ago. So we reconnected and we hung out the other night and it was really cool. But here's another crazy story.
Did he say anything about Raquel or no?
He said she was fucking crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Here's another crazy story. So Eric dated a chick named Cindy who was not in the business. A script got delivered to their house and she opened it and read it and realized that he did pornography.
Was it Greek gay then or regular?
Straight.
All right.
So they were just breaking up. I was just getting in the business. Him and I get together. Now we're talking years later. Craig, my ex from when I was 16 was in Italy on vacation or in Rome or something and met Cindy. And they dated for like 4 or 5 years.
Met Cindy in Rome?
Mm-hmm. Like she was on vacation in Rome. He was on vacation and they met at a restaurant or wherever they met and had like a 4-year relationship.
Oh, that's pretty spooky.
Isn't that crazy? So
recently or way back?
So,
because would that be the spirit of Eric Price lives on? Or
it was when Eric and I were together.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. When Eric and I were probably just ending.
Yeah, things are weird. Coincidences happen, but sometimes you think they're not. But
to meet in another country,
that's crazy. Yeah.
They're both on vacation. What are the odds of that?
Not very good. And to connect and like each other, that's even harder.
But you know what he told me? He goes, she was a really cool person. He goes, but her pussy smelled so fucking bad and I couldn't get over it. He goes, and I didn't know how to tell her. And I'm like,
oh my God.
Oh, thank God my pussy don't smell.
There's nothing worse than a stinky pussy. Unless it's got blood and cottage cheese coming out.
Right. Well, I had a hysterectomy, so I don't have to worry about that shit anymore.
So which porn girl besides Janine that you liked working with?
Fuck. I don't remember, like Alexis DeVille, she was kind of cool. Do you remember Alexis DeVille?
Yeah, she's part of the Lucky crew, right?
I think so.
Shayla and...
I don't really think I had like a favorite. No.
Did you work with Raquel in a girl group? No. Why do you say that?
I don't find her attractive.
Really?
And I think she was super skinny with her fake fucking like bolt-on boobs. Right. And she did nothing for me. Nothing. She actually was in Night Trips too with me.
Oh yeah?
And I was like, because everybody was like, Raquel. And she only worked with her husband or whatever. And I was surprised that he didn't have her star in Night Trips too. But Tori Wells was pissed and wanted to kill me because she wanted to be able to because she did Night Trips and I did Night Trips too. So she had it out for me, but then we ended up becoming friends and I worked with, who was she married to? Paul?
Paul.
So I ended up, when I got in the catering business, I worked with her a lot. And then after she got out of the business, and I think they broke up, and I don't remember, but her kids were going to the same Christian school, or not, Southern Baptist school that my kids were going to, and we ran into each other. Yeah. And she had a thyroid problem, and so she got really super heavy, like 250 pounds heavy.
Wow.
But she was pretty hot, but I never worked with her.
Well, I never worked with her either, but I guess
she would have been fun to work with. Like, I don't know about now because I don't know if she's still overweight, but now with my sexuality, like now that I'm older and I'm more confident about who I am and what I'm about.
So she was pretty strong. She was a strong personality. Yeah. So because you sound like a little bit like she wanted to kick your ass a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So she was rough a little bit.
Because she was pissed about the Night Trips too.
Yeah, but
it's like, not my fucking fault.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So do you like women more or men more?
Men.
Okay.
I like dick better.
Did you fuck any porn girls off camera?
Yes. When I was in Cabo, was her name Nina? Big boob. She had a really funky nose. She had a nose job. She looked a little better. Her name was Nina, I believe.
Was she blonde?
Blonde.
Nina was Tanisha Mills?
Maybe.
Way back. She was really nice.
Super nice.
She had a cute pussy too.
We fucked around off camera.
Tanisha Mills.
She's the only one. Look her up. Yeah, but we fucked around in Cabo, and then we went to Cabo Wabo, and we entered a bikini contest, and then we fucked the guy at the club.
Really?
Yes. So he got double lucky, 2 porn stars.
Wow, what year was that? You were married or not married?
We were married.
Whoa!
I was married. I was married. So Clive let
Eric Price.
So Clive let Eric come down after we finished shooting, doing our. He let him come down.
He flew in, you mean?
He got to fly in.
Huh. All right, well.
Who was that chick that was in the business that had like the biggest fucking vagina in the world? She had like a catcher's mitt. Do you remember?
I like him like that.
No, she had like the fucking like biggest, nastiest, fucking most disgusting pussy I have ever seen in my life. And I was trying to remember her name and I couldn't for the life of me.
I don't know, but I mean, what year was that? I mean, because a lot of girls.
Well, remember, I was only in 3 years, 4 years.
I think this is, I can show this one.
Off camera.
She's covering up her breast. All right, let's move on. All right, so how did you meet Eric?
Do you remember Hamburger Hamlet?
Yeah.
Where Jim South used to always take us all and go have lunch.
Uh-huh.
And Eric Price walked in and I said, Jim South. Because I always just talked to him like that.
He walked in and I'm like, already acting.
And I'm like, who's that? And he goes, that's Eric Price.
But why did he walk in?
To have lunch.
To meet Jim there.
Yeah, because there was a lot of us. Like I hung out at Jim's a lot. Like a lot.
I saw you there.
A lot. So I was like, who's that? He's like, Eric Price. And I go, I want him. Make it happen.
Really?
So he made it happen. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he just put you guys in a movie together? Or a magazine?
No, because I was only doing Girl. And I was only doing magazines. I wasn't even doing movies yet. And then when Eric and I got together.
How long had you been in the business at that point in time?
Probably just a couple months.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I saw him and I'm like, I want him. And Jim made it happen. And then who was it? Scotty
Cox.
I fucked him too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, him and I had a little thing, but
the director, right?
the director, but he had a dick about this big.
No way.
Yes. Wow. He actually loaned me the money for my boob job.
Wow.
My first boob job.
I liked him. He seemed kind of cool.
He was a weirdo.
Was he?
Yeah.
I was a young guy, but he seemed cool. He was nice to me. I was happy anybody to hire me. You know what I mean? So,
of course.
Yeah.
The new kid on the block.
I mean, he hired me a fair amount of times. He was cool.
Yeah. So,
did Eric get jealous when you?
Yes.
When you fucked other guys?
Yes.
Yeah. And that put a little bit of
yes
problems with you, or
yes.
No? You got home, would you argue? And
yes.
Let me tell you a crazy question. Dominique Simone came home one day with cum all over her neck and face, dried up, right?
From Eric?
No. From Chet, right?
Okay.
And I think
John Doe.
John Doe. She liked Chet. I mean, he was a tall, strong, he had a big dick too. So
yes, he did.
See a girl could like him. And I said, what the fuck? Clean that off.
Yeah.
Right? He goes, I already took a shower. I said, well, take another one. You know what I mean? And so we go out to fucking dinner, me, Jake, and Anne Marie, and Dominique. And we get done, we go to the movies, come back, and she still got it on as a souvenir.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Right?
I would have been like, bitch, we're done.
I did. I threw her out of the fucking house by, by her hair. Boom! Get the fuck out of here.
Good.
Anyway, but the point is that, if you
it was
come
hard
home with cum on you.
Yeah, that's...
Did you?
No.
No way.
No. And it was hard for me to work with other guys because I respected my husband. And in order for us to be able to do movies, they would be like, well, she's going to have to work with this guy. And we had an agreement that he could work with girls and I wouldn't work with guys. But then there was some movies where they're like, nope. So they had the upper hand. And he was like, okay, these are who you can work with.
How about him working with other girls? Did he do that? Of course, right?
Of course. He wouldn't have been able to work if he didn't.
Right. How did you feel about that?
I didn't like it. There was like when he worked with Randy Spears' wife. What was her name?
Danielle Rogers.
That made me super jealous. I don't know why. She was new in the business.
She was cute.
She was cute. Now I look at her and I'm like, ugh. Yeah. You know, my taste back then is so different
she was skinny, right? That's right.
Too skinny, yeah. But she was probably the only one that I got like super jealous over. Like I was pissed. And I can't remember who we were working for. And I almost want to say it was Scotty Cox. And
you got in a fight?
Yeah.
Any physical fight?
No, and Eric and I got in a fight. I didn't get in a fight with Danielle, but what was funny was it was like John Doe, Deidre Holland, Eric Price, Paula Price, Randy Spears, and then Danielle Rogers.
Right.
So we all lived down south together. So we would all like fucking do blow together, this, that, and the other. So Chet was on Chet, John Doe, whatever you want to call him, he was on a rampage. He was going to kill Deidre. He came to my house with a fucking shotgun. I had to hide her. We had to hide her because he was going to fucking kill her.
Why is he going to kill her?
Because he was on drugs.
But what did she do?
She didn't do a damn ass thing.
Are you sure?
I don't know. But as far as I know, she didn't do anything.
Let me tell you, I met Deidre down there. Working for PT.
Okay.
Paul Thomas for Vivid, probably in '91.
Okay.
Sound familiar? Right down there in Dana Point, right?
Yeah.
And she was a cunt to me.
Really?
Fucking cunt. I was just a new guy, kid, probably at the beginning of '91. I'm just like, hey, I saw you in a magazine, you know what I mean?
But you know why?
Why?
Because of Chet. Because he would beat her ass.
He would?
Oh God, yeah.
Chet would beat the fuck out of her.
Yeah.
Physically.
He came to my house with a fucking shotgun.
Yeah, but she's not that big of a girl. She can defend
doesn't matter.
herself. He could just knock her out and kill her if he wanted to.
Right.
Physically.
But he was seriously psycho motherfucking crazy. This is how psycho crazy that he is, that when Eric and him would go to score drugs in the streets, they got ripped off. So they hunted the guy down and shot him with a crossbow and missed his heart it was in the paper the next day.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
I mean, they're both dead, so.
Yeah, who cares?
Now, but yeah.
Go ahead, Sheriff.
They almost killed this motherfucker.
Well, he deserves it.
If the arrow would have just went a little closer, guy would have been dead.
Okay, they put that in the paper.
Yeah, it was in the paper the next day.
That's beautiful. I love it. No, I mean, that's beautiful work because you got to have balls to do that. And if somebody fucks you over, fuck them. Fuck them.
Yeah, but over some drugs? Come on now. Like what, $60, $100?
I don't know. Well, maybe, they didn't mean to hit him in the chest, or maybe they did. Listen, I don't like people ripping me off, so I don't got any mercy against those people.
Right. Yeah, I don't like being ripped off either.
Fuck them. Fuck you.
Okay.
And it takes balls to do that too.
Fuck yeah.
Right? So Chet had big balls?
Oh, yeah.
I know Chet,
Chet was a crazy motherfucker.
Well, one time he told me he was in Hollywood and some girl kept tailgating or talking shit to him or something.
Okay.
Dyke, you know what I mean? Lesbian.
Okay.
Way back, you know what I mean? Probably, obviously, way before he died, but maybe late 90s.
Okay.
He says he got out and the bitch talked shit. He just went and punched her, knocked her out.
Oh, I believe it.
I was like,
I believe it.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody keeps talking shit to you, fuck you. Shut up, man.
Yeah. I'm psycho like that too. I had a guy cut me off just last year. And I fucking pulled right in front of that motherfucker. I said, get the fuck out of the car. And he didn't realize I was a female. And then he's like, bah, bah, bah. And I was like, fuck you, motherfucker. I said, I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are. I said, you fucking cut me off. I'm a little bit psycho.
We gotta be careful because
I do.
People, can hurt people. Mm-hmm. I mean, you're a girl, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't believe in the girls fighting, but I know they fight, you know what I mean? But you know how I like girls to be pretty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Chet.
But that's one thing I won't put up with is somebody fucking with me. Ain't gonna happen.
Well, I know you and your sister. Well, for sure, Brittany's.
Tiffany and I don't speak, and we'll never speak again.
Really?
I can read you a message that I sent her. So Tiffany can only love me at my best when I'm in hardship and I'm in pain. She wants nothing to do with me. And my daughter, when her and I are bad, she runs to Tiffany. So then Tiffany goes and they have their little conspiracy about me. And so if I share something with Tiffany, then she goes back and shares it with my daughter. Huh. So I told Tiffany the other day, I said, stay out of it. She goes, you brought me in it. I said, no, I didn't. Mom brought you in it. I said, but if you can't love me at my worst, I'm not going to let you love me at my best. So fuck you. And I'm done with her.
Oh.
Done.
That's pretty serious.
And she killed my dog. Not on purpose. It was an accident. But I had a little Yorkie that I rescued. She was about 8 years old. She was badly abused. And I had her for 7 years. My golden fucking rule. Don't ever leave my dogs outside because I have a swimming pool. And I get a phone call. And I go, where is my dog? Like I knew. She goes, she's dead, blah, blah, blah. And I go, take her to my vet, right down the street. It's 2 minutes from my house, and get the fuck out. And I didn't talk to her for 2 years. And I still cry about her because she was my everything. And I don't forgive her because my golden rule was 50 times a day, do not leave, because I have 3 Yorkies, do not leave my dogs outside. Yeah. And she disrespected my home. She said she had to go to the bathroom. Well, all it takes is get in the house, treat. Just say treat, motherfuckers are gonna come right in. So she killed my dog. And I can't forgive her for it.
Tiffany, why'd you do that?
Because she's an asshole. But she's dead to me. I'll never speak to her again in my life. Ever. And she's done some really shitty fucking things that, I won't talk about, but yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
You want to throw one out there?
No.
Okay.
Not on camera.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Because she was kind of aggressive, right? Did she fight a lot? Because she's kind of strong too, right?
She beat the shit out of me my whole life.
Really? Mm-hmm. So she's kind of rough, huh?
She was, I guess, jealous of me. So she asked my mother to come live here. My mother was in Mexico for 16 years. And Tiffany has some shit going on in her life, some personal stuff. And she asked my mom to come. My mother gave up everything. And she treats my mother so fucking bad. Horrible. And when I was in my depression for 8 months, losing my fucking hair, my mother would come and sit with me. Oh, where are you going? You're enabling her. Going to visit your patient? Give her a therapy session? Like, she would do the same thing for Tiffany.
Is this conflict, has it gone on your whole life?
Whole entire life. Whole entire life.
Did the guys like you way more than they liked her? She still has a pretty face, these days, you know what I mean?
All right.
No, I mean, she's not, she's 52, right? So I'm not going to disrespect her, you know what I mean?
No, I don't. No.
I'm just wondering.
To each their own.
Yeah, but
I mean, somebody could look at me and go, Paula Price looks like shit, but you know what? I'm gonna look at me and say, Paula Price looks motherfucking good for 50 years old.
Well, of course. I always thought you were one of the prettiest.
Thank you.
I mean, for sure. And when you work with me, that you already forgot.
But that's crazy, because I only remember off camera.
Yeah, I wouldn't forget it. You know what I mean? So
I have to find it. Yeah. I have to find it.
I was really nervous, you know what I mean? But anyways, and because Brent was behind watching the scene too.
See, and that's another thing. That's why? Like, why? Don't watch. Then it makes it so much harder, you know?
Yeah, but so you guys were always had a conflict because maybe you're prettier and then, you know, the guys liked you more. Is that pretty much it?
Yep.
You think? And that kind of the jealousy just...
And then she felt that my mother favored me.
Oh, really?
That I was her favorite, and she still thinks that.
Are you?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. I don't want to...
I've not disrespected my mom the way Tiffany has. Tiffany's laid her hands on my mom. I've like told my mom to fuck off, or I've hung up on her, but I've never, ever put my hands on her.
Have you seen Tiffany beat people up besides yourself?
Fuck yeah.
She's pretty rough, right?
And I've seen her get her ass beat.
Yeah? By girls?
A girl named Grace. We just talked about it the other day. I go, because we, you know, and I'm off Facebook for now, but this chick Grace, and I was like, yeah, I remember when you beat my sister's ass. She goes, I'm not proud of that, but she was a badass bitch, and it was over a guy.
Grace, she's Spanish girl, huh?
She was, yeah. She had a sister named Aixa who passed away. Beautiful. But Grace, yeah, she beat the fuck out of Tiffany. Like, beat the
like boxing?
Fuck out of her.
All of it, whatever.
Yeah.
So, but Tiffany beat up a lot of people?
So if there was somebody on the bus stop that looked at Tiffany wrong, she'd get out of the car and beat the fuck out. Yeah.
Out of a car?
Oh, yeah. We had a guy named Deaf Jeff who used to drive us around before we had driver's license. And so we would call his mother and we would say, can Jeff come pick us up? And there was my sister, there was another chick named Tiffany, Lorenda, and myself. And if somebody gave my sister a dirty look, she would jump out of that car and she'd beat the fuck out of her. She didn't give a fuck.
So if somebody is facing...
Tiffany recently beat my ass probably about, my daughter must have been 5 years old. Tiffany was living with my mom. And do you remember my mom's boyfriend who did gay porn? Peter something or other.
I don't know any of those guys, man.
Okay. So my mom started dating this guy, and Tiffany had moved in after her and Jay, I guess, broke up, or after her and somebody broke up. And I guess he disrespected her. And so they get in a big old fight. So my mom calls me. So I leave my office when I owned my auto body shop, and I went and knocked on Tiffany's door, and she goes, what are you here for? And I go, to beat your ass. And she beat the fuck out of me.
All right, so Tiffany's rough as hell.
Yeah.
She hits hard.
She beat the fuck out of me. I took a french fry off her plate one day. I asked her if I could have a french fry, and she said no. I took that french fry off her plate. She fucking whooped my ass so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
as a teenager, we were teenagers, yeah.
As a teenager, she fucked you up too?
Yep.
She beat up a lot of other girls and some guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Did she really beat up guys that she could beat them up?
Tiffany would fuck up anybody.
Really?
She didn't give a fuck. Yeah. She gave zero fucks.
All right. Well, I can appreciate that. I mean, she's got spirit, don't she? She's got a lot of spirit. We don't want to lose fact of what you brought up earlier.
Okay.
Because I'm still interested in the down south Dana Point.
Okay.
Because I hear a lot of fucking crazy stories that Randy or Greg would fucking lock himself in a bathroom sometimes high as fuck.
For days.
For days in a bathroom?
So did she. He got her into drugs. Danielle. And now I guess he's like some church-going, Bible-thumping dude. Right. Sober, clean.
He disrespected the business, kind of, I think.
I don't know.
In his interview. But anyways, each to their own. I always liked him. He was a nice enough guy, but, you know, I don't know him that well. But, you know, I seen him on sets all the time, right? He's always a quiet guy. Never said none of that. One time I was wrestling around with him too much, and he got real upset, right?
Really?
I was playful, yeah, because I was probably...
he gets a little... You know,
but I'm out of line. Why should I fucking put my hands on somebody? I'm a youngster. I like to wrestle. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyways, so he was always nice to me.
Okay.
Anyway, but so tell me, can you tell me anything about down there? And so he's in there 3 days? I mean,
3 days, 2 weeks.
2 weeks straight.
And I loaned them my car, so they had no money, they had no car, and I had a Mustang convertible, and so I let them use the car.
They're getting high for 2 weeks straight?
Yeah.
I mean, without sleep, would they go to sleep and get high?
I don't even know if they were sleeping. And they would disappear for weeks.
Really?
High as fuck. Danielle and Randy.
Danielle and Randy. Oh, really? What about Chet and Deidre? Did Deidre get high?
Deidre didn't do drugs.
No, she wouldn't do anything?
No.
Drank a little bit? No?
Maybe wine.
Nothing. So
Yeah.
she's just straight lace.
So when Eric and I decided to get married, we were going to do it in the Virgin Islands. And Deidre and Chet came with us. And we stayed in St. John at like a campground. And then we were going to head over to St. Thomas. So I felt very disrespected because I was young, and, you know, her being from Holland and, you know, her sexuality, like, you know, she didn't give a fuck who she was naked in front of, took her clothes off in front of my soon-to-be husband, and I felt very disrespected. So I told Eric, we're out of here. And we went and we got our own little tent thingy-majigger and headed over to St. Thomas and got married without them.
And they were nice enough to come all the way out there for you?
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question about Deidre, because I just saw her in clothes. I didn't see her. I don't know what the fuck, you know. She didn't pay much attention to me. But did she have a nice body? Was she pretty?
She did. She did. She was naturally beautiful. With makeup, I think she didn't look good.
So she was a pretty girl.
She was pretty she was natural beauty. And she had a nice, small, cute body, perfect, real boobs.
Tall though, right?
No, she was short.
What, really?
Uh-huh.
Huh, really?
Deidre, yeah.
How tall?
I don't know, like maybe 5'6".
Oh, I'm short. I'm 5'7", so you know what I mean?
Yeah, but she wasn't like super tall.
But
she had a nice body.
the 5'6", put heels on, you're 5'9", 5'10". So yeah, she probably had heels on.
Yeah.
Because she looked taller than me. But that's a nice...
You know, and her accent, her accent made her really sexy.
Yeah.
But we were friends. Like I didn't have I didn't want to have sex with her.
Okay.
Because she was my friend. Like that was our little, you know, we were like our little clique.
So you never got high? She didn't get high.
No.
But you never got high with Chet? And then you guys kind of had a 4-way or a 6-way with anybody?
No.
So none of that intermingling?
Eric and I would get high together, and I didn't like cocaine, but it's like, just join the party. He's getting high, fuck it, let me get high.
So you're snorting it or smoking it?
Snorting it. I smoked it one time.
Yeah.
And it was probably the best high that I have ever had, but it scared the shit out of me that I would have never done it again.
Did it get your pussy wet?
No.
You didn't want to fuck?
No.
Oh. Did cocaine just snort it, did it make you want to fuck?
No.
No?
Nope.
What's your drug of choice for sex?
Probably alcohol.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it the Irish in you?
I guess.
Does the alcohol make you horny and aggressive, or just horny?
Probably both.
Like Tiffany probably drinks, he gets crazy.
I don't know about Tiffany.
No, I mean aggressive when she drinks because you're around her.
Tiffany doesn't drink.
Oh, okay.
No, Tiffany doesn't drink.
So you drink and you get horny. Are you a slut when you drink, or are you just? Yeah. Okay. So.
But I'm a faithful person. Like my boyfriend, like I did not cheat on him, and why we broke up. So if I sent him a picture like this and just took my phone and, you know, he didn't like that. And so his best friend, I was like, Steve, why doesn't Benny like this? Da, 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 da. And I sent him a screenshot. And Steve.
Show those again to everybody. Just go like that. Yeah.
These?
Yeah. No.
No, I know. No, I just got my nipple re-pierced.
Okay. Yeah, don't do anything like that.
No,
just push
I know.
It together.
You just want to push together.
Yeah.
So you sidetracked me.
So you
I didn't cheat on him. I cheated on him emotionally. And like, I liked the attention that I was getting from his best friend of 40 years.
Oh.
And
yeah, that's not cool.
And so I came clean with my friend in Ohio because I wanted to have an honest relationship with her. And she's married, but she has an open relationship, and she was kind of having a little like fun with Steve. And so I wanted to let her know when I came to Ohio that, hey, you know what, Steve and I, we've had, you know, like a little fun time, you know, like whatever. Never had sex with him. Like on my grandchildren's life, I did not have sex with him. I didn't kiss him. Nothing. I didn't suck his dick. I didn't stroke his dick. Like, and I'm being super honest. But Benny still doesn't believe me. And I'm like, I'll do a lie detector test because I will fucking pass.
Oh, maybe you should do that. But let's go back to I know she misses Benny. Benny, come on. Look, she's in love with you.
I wanted to marry him so bad.
So I'll pray for you. Okay. Let's go back because I want the porno down south.
Okay.
So Chet wants to shoot Deidre. You don't let her in. She's scared for her life because he's high on cocaine or
smoking it.
He's smoking the fuck out of it.
Smoking the fuck out of it.
Chet, we went.
So she left. She left to Holland.
She said, "I'm out of here."
She fucking left.
Left the country because she was scared of Chet.
Fuck yeah.
Because he's not faking it. He was a little bit crazy.
A little bit?
No, I hung out with him numerous times.
A little bit crazy?
Yeah, he never acted that way near me.
That motherfucker was batshit crazy. Not little crazy. Yeah. That motherfucker was crazy.
I heard this story, okay? So the story...
I know.
I heard that one day that they were getting high, or Greg was in the bathroom getting high, and Chet said, "Get the fuck out of there," or something, or I'm gonna fuck your wife, or some shit.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, I wasn't there, but you just hear these rumors or something. You hear any kind of crazy stories like that?
So, right before Eric and I got together, Tori Wells, Chet, Eric, and I don't know who else were in a hotel for a whole entire week, doing all kinds of fucking smoking and snorting and sex and all fucking cray shit. Whew. Yeah, like crazy shit went on with them.
You say Greg and Chet?
Greg
and Chet and
Tori Wells, Eric Price, and John Doe.
Tori Wells, Eric Price, John Doe,
and Randy Spears.
So three
in a hotel for like a week. 3
guys and 1 girl.
Yeah.
In the same fucking room, or they had their own room?
Yes, no, they were all fucking cracking out together, probably fucking having all kinds of fucking crazy ass sex.
Yeah, but they didn't they were fucking guys fucking each other, were they?
Fuck, I don't know. I mean, Eric Price did do gay porn, you know, I mean.
Why did he do gay porn?
He actually was an accountant, and he was at a dead-end job, not making money, eating top ramen, drinking cheap vodka. And somebody approached him because he's a feminine-looking guy, and I think that they probably thought he was gay, and so they said, "You can make a lot of money doing gay porn." And then somebody approached him in the straight business and said, "Why are you doing gay if you're straight? Switch over."
So he wasn't gay at all?
I don't think so. Okay. I don't think so.
Yeah, you know.
But he was molested by a man. So I don't know. Like, I was molested by my father, and I can remember every single detail.
I'm going to bring that up later.
Okay.
But yeah, for sure. But I think a lot of times, because I read some psychology books, right? And when you're younger, a lot of times what happens to you at a certain point of age, like from 5 or 6 or 4 to 8 or 10, right? When these things happen, you become this person a little bit. Like, so if you're touched sexually, a lot of times you become a sexual person.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you're taught to do something.
So here's my thing. I have to keep telling myself I'm more than my body.
More
because
than your body.
I'm more than my body.
Because you're going to tell me this story a little bit later.
Okay.
Okay? Because this is heavy stuff.
But I'm going to have to get that tattooed on myself because I have to keep reminding myself that I'm more than just my body. Like, I am so talented. And
What's your talents?
I told you, interior design.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll tell everybody else.
Yeah.
You haven't told me now. So,
interior design,
okay.
Home organization, renovation. It's been my passion. I've done it for friends. I've never done it for money because I lacked the confidence, and I was super insecure. And when I married my husband, you know, I worked at our body shop on and off for 23 years. And then the last 9 years, when we moved to Simi Valley, I stopped working completely. Allergies are on fire.
So I have this one story I heard.
Okay, go for it.
I heard that Billy Idol, the rocker,
Yeah.
that you and your husband, he liked you or something. You guys went to his house one time. Is that bullshit?
No, it's not.
It's
And you know what's funny is I totally forgot about it.
okay. So tell me what.
I don't remember, but I remember going. And here's another one, Pauly Shore.
Wait, hold on, Billy Idol. I like Billy Idol. He was a cool rocker.
He was, yeah.
So you went to his house?
Uh-huh.
You guys fucked around?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, you just went and met him and that's it? Huh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I heard.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
No. Like we didn't fuck around out of our marriage. Like, I mean, we would go on the road and like swingers would come to see my show and they're like, we'll pay you. And Eric was like, and I'm like, nope. Because I was Paula Price in the club. And when I was out of the club, I was Tanya Merlin.
So Brent was down to do the.
Yeah. Cause it was about the paper.
Oh, cool.
I thought about it for a hot minute. It was actually in Fort Lauderdale, and we got offered a lot.
Did you and your sister ever fight on the set?
No, but did you know that we did a shoot together?
No.
So Ron Vogel had us do a girl shoot. They did the whole legality, make sure, you know, because it was all simulation. How fucking weird is that? Try to find it one day.
That's weird.
I was in blue, and I think she was in pink, and it was like that shiny, like, disco, like, fucking bodysuit type things.
Sequin kind of style or something?
No, it was that shiny, like
Latex? Or?
no, it wasn't latex. It was like spandex, but it was like shiny. And either I was in blue and she was in pink, or vice versa. You and Tiffany didn't work with Eric together, right? She worked with Eric.
She worked with Eric. Oh, how was that?
Before we were like official.
So no way when you became official.
Fuck no.
You would have been pissed.
Yeah.
Did Brent like her?
No.
You didn't like her?
No.
I mean, 'cause you could get kinky there, you know what I mean? In the porn world, you know what I mean?
No.
So yeah, no fucking way. A lot of times people don't understand. They think because you're porno, you're this, you're that.
Right.
But a lot of times you're just a normal person.
A normal person, right?
And you're not a kinky person.
Right.
You don't want to do weird shit. I'm not a fucking, I can get a little kinky, but I'm not like, I never was swinging. I never,
yeah.
Oh, here's my girl, go fuck her. No,
yeah, fuck no.
You.
No.
Right?
Yeah, no. No.
Old fashioned, whatever, but.
Yeah.
So did you see a lot of drugs in the porn business? on set, offset, hanging out?
No.
No?
Just with that little clique. just with those three. Chet, Randy, and Eric.
So who was the
Chet.
the biggest user?
Chet and Randy.
Chet and Randy?
Chet and Randy.
So Eric didn't do that much?
He smoked it. So they all smoked it too, but they would snort and smoke. Brent just flat out smoked. He didn't do lines.
Was he always smoking cocaine? But he started when...
No. So he was already smoking. I don't know if he did it before he got in the business.
Okay.
Or if he started in the business and that's how he coped with being in the business.
I was happy to be in the business. You know what I mean?
I get to fuck bitches and get paid.
Yeah. I mean, it was a dream, But
well, what I say, because people go, "You were a porn star," and I go, "Yeah, I got paid to fuck my husband on camera and eat pussy."
Yeah. I mean, I don't think people can grasp the greatness of it. Not everybody can understand. Like, for me, it's just a beautiful business. Just, you get to...
A beautiful business.
Yeah, it's like a beautiful life. Like, listen, Bruce Lee had a saying, a life worth living.
Okay.
Make your life worth living.
Yeah.
Right? Porno was part of my life worth living.
Yeah.
I mean, huge, just to be part... Of course, I went pretty far in porno. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
I went a long...
I could have went really far.
Yeah, you could have went real far for sure. And I went really far.
Yeah, you did.
Peter North said something about porno, which really made a lot of sense.
What does he do nowadays?
He's just chilling out, He likes to do business, so he's trying to always do some business.
Okay.
But he said something on the interview that made a lot of sense. It was really a great, analogy.
Okay.
He said he sees porn like a bus ride, right?
Okay.
He sees like a bus ride. A lot of people get off, the bus pretty quick, but some people keep riding the bus a long, long
I like that analogy.
Right?
Yeah.
He rode it along. I'm not in the business now, but I still rode that. I put 27 years in the business, including production and.
So how many years in front of the camera? Well,
I stopped working professionally after about 12 to 13 years.
13 years.
But about 11 years, 10.
Did it ever fuck with your head?
Never. No.
Well, you're a guy.
I come from a different place, man. I come from working in a mine when I'm 7 years old.
Okay.
I come from working on fucking diesel trucks till 2 a.m. and go to school and come back and start working right when I got out of school.
Yeah, okay.
So are you fucking kidding me? No. Hallelujah for porno. Didn't fuck with my head. I just was happy and I love women from day one.
Right.
Okay, so I'm only.
But
I'm only thankful.
Did you worry about like the whole AIDS scare and?
So there's a lot of conflict about the HIV testing.
Right.
Right. Like they used the PCR test for the HIV.
Okay.
But they also used the PCR test for COVID.
Okay.
So there's a lot of conflict in between there. You know what I mean? And I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to get into it. But there's a lot of misunderstanding here and there with all that stuff.
Okay.
Okay? So you don't, just because the PCR test says you've got HIV, it doesn't really mean that you've got something to be so crazy worried about. Okay? But I'm not going to get into it because
I'm a phobia of diseases. Like, I don't want herpes. I don't want fucking, like something that I ain't going to be able to get rid of. Mm-hmm. Like, that shit freaks me out.
Right. Well, for sure. Just the HIV and AIDS are totally different.
But do you know how many people in this world have herpes? Okay, this is the herpes simplex 1, herpes simplex 2.
I had herpes on my lip when I was a kid from working outside.
No, you know where you usually get it?
Where?
You get it from your parents, because those are the first people that kiss you.
Oh, I never seen herpes on my parents, so.
But you can have it and never have an outbreak.
Okay. Yeah, I hear stories of that, but anyways, Yeah, so Chet was...
So were you in the business when Charmaine Starr was in the business?
Yeah. Of course, Charmaine Starr.
I love her.
Charmaine Starr.
And Tiffany were really super good friends with Marcy. So I just linked up with Charmaine Starr on Instagram. Yeah. So we were, chit-chatting.
Charmaine Starr used to come to my house.
Okay.
Over there.
I love my little Asian.
In Tarzana. Yeah, she was cute. And she was bringing me presents and everything.
Really?
She liked me. But... I don't know. I was into my ex-girlfriend. So
which one?
No, the one that was a girl named Amy. That was way back. She burnt on my arm. You know what I mean? So she was never in the business. So,
okay.
So I quit dating porn girls after Dominique, and that was 92. I said this.
Cray. She was fucking crazy.
Super crazy, dangerous, crazy. So I quit dating porno chicks seriously. Would we have sex? Yes. Would I date them? No.
Okay.
Seriously, no.
Yeah.
Just, fuck around.
So then how did you have a normal relationship?
Well, I tried, and she didn't like the fact that I was fucking everybody and I was working the most in those days. So,
right.
It wasn't easy, so we broke up. Then we got back together. But anyway, so Charmaine started to come to my house and she was cute. Yeah, she was nice.
She's cute. She's a cutie. Yeah. She still is. She looks good.
Yeah, she was cute. And then, and her sister was nice too.
Who?
I can't remember her sister's name. They were both.
She has a sister?
Yeah.
Was she in the business?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she wasn't as pretty as Charmaine, but she was.
Are you sure she had a sister?
I fucked her a lot. Anyways, she wasn't as pretty as Charmaine.
Okay.
She was just okay. Cute,
okay.
You know what I mean? But she was cool. So back to, I want to know this. We know, so Chet and those guys, Chet maybe smoked the most cocaine, did the most drugs?
I think
or Brent?
No, it was Chet and fucking Spears.
So they were equal?
Yeah, I'd say so.
But Chet could handle it more than Randy could?
Chet became very violent.
Did he?
Yeah. Big time.
Yeah. Huh.
I'm telling you, he came to my fucking house with a shotgun looking for her. He was going to fucking kill her. She was leaving him. She was done. Yeah. And I think that's when she left and went off back to Holland.
Yeah, I understand. You don't want your wife to leave you. But, yeah.
I think he was super jealous, being that she was a vivid girl.
Was she fucking other guys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they were liking it. Yeah, she was pretty and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, she was sexy, natural sexy.
I liked her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Put makeup on her. Just put her a little makeup. Mm-hmm. Natural beauty.
She had natural brown, like a tan skin, right?
Yes.
All right.
And her accent, loved.
Yeah. So let me ask you about Jim South. For me, I love Jim. You know what I mean? I love Jim. Without Jim, I'm nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think we all are.
Yeah? So tell me how you felt about Jim.
Too emotional.
Yeah. I love Jim.
Me too. He was a good guy. Yeah. We can't go there.
Because he was the best. He was great to you.
Obviously. He was really good to me.
Yeah, he lived to 80.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know that he passed away, and I had recently, and I didn't know world modeling was gone. And I'm talking like a year ago, 15 months ago, I went and pulled in front of the building, and I'm like, it's gone. And then I found out that he was out of the business and then died.
He died in September.
Yeah.
Right before 81. But yeah, he was just so...
He was always good to me.
So good. So
I spent a lot of time in his office, and I would answer the phones for him, and I'd help him with the girls, and we had a friendship. He was not only my agent, he was my friend.
He never tried to make a pass at...
Never.
That's how...
Never.
That's why I think he did so good in the business.
Yeah.
Because I think that when you're around all these girls, all these pretty girls,
Yeah.
how can you be so strong and to be so tempted? You know what I mean? But
Right.
not to take temptation.
Yeah.
Right? Like he didn't take the temptation.
No.
Like that is incredible. You know what I mean? So
Totally.
So I think that's one of the secrets to his success.
Yeah.
Because you right now, look at, you didn't see him probably for a long time, right?
Well, I actually was going to get back in the business. So when I took my implants out, I was like, so I went to him.
What year?
2004 or 5.
Okay, so that's almost 20 years ago. When you talk, you say his name and look what happens. That's how important he was to you.
And he said, you coming back? And I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna make a comeback. And so we did our little Polaroid pictures, and there was a couple people who wanted to hire me, and I was going through a divorce, and I just said, you know what, I can't. So I chose to not. And my sister got me in the sensuous massage, and the second time I did it undercover, my fucking ass went to jail. Yep.
So were you doing more than a massage?
Happy ending.
How was the happy ending? This or was it more?
Hand job.
Yeah.
And then there was another time where I was actually with Benny. So Benny, 17 years ago, when I was going through my divorce, was just my friend. I had no interest in him. We were going to go back to my house with one of our girlfriends and have a 3-way. And then she was like, I need to go to my boyfriend. So it's just Benny and I, and he's like super nervous because I'm like, and he's, whatever. So we attempted to have sex and it didn't happen. It was super awkward. Like he couldn't get his dick hard, like whatever. And so.
Yeah, why?
Huh?
Why couldn't he get his dick hard?
Because he was nervous. But anyhow, so another night we were at a club on Ventura Boulevard, and it was my friend Marlene and Benny, and drinking. I was doing my little strip dance for them and whatever, and then we're getting ready to leave, and I had a booty call. I was going to see this guy. What was his name? Joey. And I had to go out to Pasadena. So I get a jaywalking ticket. And then my girlfriend goes, Tanya, you can't drive. And I go, fuck you. Of course I can drive. I get in my car. I get pulled over. I ask the cops, can I take my heels off before you give me the sobriety test? They go, no. I'm like, I'm in 5. They're like, you're going to fail either way. So you're going to keep the shoes on. And I said, okay, fine. They said, you're going to jail. I said, can you do me a favor? And they're like, what's that? And I go, I was on my way to booty call. Can you call him and let him know that I'm going to jail? And they did.
Let's go back to Jim South. Because Jim South. So he got you a lot of work, obviously.
He did.
And what kind of wages you want to say, or what were you getting per scene?
I don't remember.
No?
I don't remember. I mean, I think $750
Per scene?
per scene.
That's a pretty good price way back.
Back then, yeah.
That's a really good price.
Yeah.
Because I remember listening to Sabrina Dawn. You got 2 scenes for $800 or $900. That's just,
Yeah.
That was kind of the rate going back then, right? But you got more. $750? Okay.
Sometimes more.
People don't know. You know what I mean?
And the magazine shoots were shit. Mm-hmm. I loved working for Ron Vogel, and he only paid his little $400 or $500, but I would do it for him because I loved him. Cool. And I loved his daughter. You know that she passed.
Alexis, yeah.
Yeah. She was my favorite makeup artist.
Was she good?
She was so good.
Yeah. Remember Alan, the makeup artist? Way back, kind of had a little beard.
Uh-huh.
I mean, this is a long time ago, Alan, right? Mm-hmm. You think about the old makeup artist, think about
Is
Alan.
he still around?
I don't know. You know, I haven't seen him in 25 years.
Okay.
24
Yeah, he was a good makeup artist.
Yeah. No, I just, you know, I remember seeing him on the set a lot. Then there was that guy, Lee, the gay guy, kind of.
Yeah, remember him too.
Wolfman Jack.
And then what was the other one? Because he did my makeup for my wedding. Fuck. He's on my Facebook. He moved out of state, and I think he was married, and then I think he ended up being gay. Can't remember his name. Fuck.
Did you ever see any wild things going on in Jim's office? Like, were people fucking anytime?
I fucked in his office. Fuck yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Who'd you fuck?
I can't remember his name. He was a hot guy, and I told him, I'm like, I want to fucking fuck, and he was like, I'll make it happen.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So he let me fuck him in his, and you know, at the little room where he did little pictures. So yeah. What was his name? He was hot as fuck. And it was before Eric and I were together. Oh, yeah. But I didn't want to do video. Mm-hmm. And
oh, so this is before you did video.
Before I did video.
He said, I want to fuck him.
But I wanted to fuck him.
So you got him in there and you fucked him.
Yeah.
Was he a good fuck?
Yeah.
That's
and I can't remember who it is.
The porn star?
He was.
Huh. What did he look like?
Can't remember.
You can't remember what he looked like?
No, but he was really good looking, but I can't remember his name. Can't remember his name.
Was he a tall guy?
He wasn't like a popular guy. He didn't work like a ton. But he was hot as fuck. I remember that.
Okay.
Fuck,
So is that it? But you seen people fucking in there sometimes?
Yes.
Who'd you see fuck? Just bring me.
God, I'm not good with names.
No, but it just was a great place. I mean, Jim was just so nice.
I loved him.
I loved him. You never forget. See, remember what I said earlier? There's a few people in your life that I believe, only a handful of people that can come in for the average person.
Yeah.
That will come in and really mean something to you.
Yeah.
So far we got two guys that it seemed like it left an impact on you, which was Jim and your ex-husband's father, right?
No, my ex-boyfriend's father.
Ex-boyfriend's father.
Yeah, like I loved him so much.
Right. So, and
I got so changed.
So you know what's going on here? This is because not totally, but because you miss your father's love.
No, my father molested me.
I know, but I'm saying that you were supposed to get the love from him, but you didn't get shit from him.
Here's my problem. Every man that I've ever loved has hurt me. The first one that was supposed to take care of me and protect me was my father.
Tell me what happened.
He molested me at 6 years old. And I can remember it from every word, what he put me in, a white lace, you know those like 2-piece teddies? I'm 6 fucking years old. White lace, or white with black lace, and we would go to his wife, Debbie, worked at a diner, and he would go and he's like, oh, come on, let's go have sex in the car. And she'd go, no, go home and fuck her. And he goes, I can't, I break her in half. Now, he never fucked me, but he just molested me, which is not right.
Well, how did he molest you? I mean, just
fingers,
you
know, fondling, but he never put his dick inside me. And I remember it so fucking clear as day. And I never told anybody until Brent. Because a lot of times you feel ashamed, like it's your fault.
Yeah, I heard their stories.
And I remember taking that little outfit and hiding it in my luggage to take it home, I think so my mom would find it. And they went through my luggage and they took it out.
And so your mom found out?
No, because my father and my stepmother took it out of my luggage. I tried to take it home so that my mother could see it. Oh,
because you used to go stay with your mom and go see your father sometimes?
I would go to my father's every other weekend.
I don't know, man. When the children are young, they don't have any experience or not too much information. So the parent is supposed to help protect them. You know?
Like my father was a drug addict. Do you know how old I was when I did my first line of cocaine? I was 6 years old because he had a farm table. I remember the house plain as day, and he always had a pile of cocaine on the table. So I just mimicked what they were doing.
But he let you do it?
He didn't know I did it.
Oh.
I just, when they weren't there, when they were, you know, off doing whatever they were doing, I was like, oh, what's this? I see my stepmom and my dad do it.
Oh, wow.
6 years old.
They left it laying around?
Yes. Just a pile of cocaine on the fucking table.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
irresponsible.
Right?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like they were too... Yeah, something's wrong with the guy?
He was a drug addict.
Okay. What did he do for a living?
He's an artist. He actually became a pretty famous artist. In monogamated glass. He did like all the restaurants on 3rd Street. All the like glass lighting. He was famous for his sinks. He did like the vessel sinks. He was like the first one to create them. Mm-hmm. And then he had a lot of his work in Santa Barbara. He made like tables and stuff. Everything was out of monogamated glass. His name was Michael Murphy. Mm-hmm. So you can look up Michael Murphy, monogamated glass artist, you know, and see what my father did. He was very creative. He was very talented.
So he's artistic. That's why you like to do the interior design. You got it
Probably. I got it from my mother too. My mother's very artistic.
I like your mom. She's cool.
Yeah, she is. Oh, that's right. You worked with my mom for what? She was like 16 years in the catering.
Yeah, a lot of times.
That's right.
But I went on my own, so I didn't see her as much as I used to. You know?
Right.
But you know, like I said, I stopped working about 12 years in for everybody.
Right.
11, 12 years in. I just kind of, and then 8 years in, I kind of started producing.
Okay.
So I even started coming to the sets less. I was doing
Less and less.
So anyways, so I didn't see her, but she was great. I love her.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to Jim's office. I always thought, you know, you appreciate the beauty of a girl, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, why do you like girls? Can you tell me?
Like, why do I like them?
Yeah. What do you see in them?
God, I don't know. I don't know.
Warmth, beauty, everything.
I think beauty. I think more like because men and women are so different. Like you can relate with women much more than you can with a man. Yeah, and then if she's beautiful, then it's a benefit. Right. And then if she likes girls too, that's even a bigger plus.
Do you come good when you have girls lick your pussy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're really sensitive to your pussy being licked?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I am.
So you love that?
I do.
When was the first time you got your pussy licked?
Probably 12 years old. Yeah.
By a girl.
Oh, by a girl?
No, by whoever, you know. But no, but a guy like
12.
Okay.
I lost my virginity at 12.
At 12?
To a guy named Mike.
I lost my virginity at 12 too. I think
his name was Mike O'Brien.
Yeah. He licked your pussy at 12?
Yeah.
How old was he?
He was only a couple years older than me.
Oh, so he had skills. That's cool.
Yeah.
Not skills, but he wasn't scared to lick a pussy, right?
Right.
That's cool.
And what's the drug back then? Quaaludes.
Quaaludes.
I was on a Quaalude.
Really?
Yes.
Lemon 714?
In my mother's fucking home. My mother was never home. She was doing her own thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did your mom get high?
She was a drinker. She didn't really do cocaine. My stepfather was heavy into cocaine.
It's a pattern. Mm-hmm. So, did you have fun the first time with Michael? It's the name Michael, you said, right?
Yeah, Mike O'Brien.
Oh, right.
I mean, yeah, I guess it hurt, yeah. But I liked it.
Okay. I mean, he licked your pussy, then he got it wet. It was already wet, then you guys fucked.
I mean, I was a hoe when I was younger.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, I've slept with a lot of guys. Like, yeah.
How many guys?
But you know what's really funny? So like the guys that like I like actually like dated that I was like this guy Mark Miller that I dated. We dated for a while, and then he was actually murdered. But we never had sex. Wow. Bizarre.
How old were you?
Probably like 13, 14. And we never had sex. So when So when I dated Robert, my husband, when I was 16, him and I never had sex.
Why?
I don't know.
You said no, or they didn't try?
We just didn't have sex. We just dated. We kissed. We fooled around. But we did not have fucking sex. Is that bizarre?
I think so.
It is, right?
It is. I did that one time with a girl, and I'm still pissed off I did that. Lasted for 3 months.
Are you serious? 3 months?
Yeah, she slept in my bed. She was younger. I was 18. She was probably like 16, maybe even.
So did you
15.
not try?
I didn't even try. And then one time, I think I tried, and she said no. And then I was like, okay, goodbye. So I'm gonna go. So I was heading back to Jim's office, right?
Okay.
Remember Chaz?
Chaz, yes.
The redhead that worked for him?
Yes.
I thought she was sexy and she loved girls. Did you ever work with her?
No.
No? Did you think
Not that I remember.
Do you think she was cute?
Yes.
Yeah, she was super sweet.
Super sweet.
She had her boyfriend named Dizzy.
Dizzy, yeah.
She used to put a strap on and fuck him in the ass on camera.
Yep.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's funny.
She was...
Is she still around?
No, I don't know. But one time she was going to let me hit it, right? And something got in the way. I don't know. And then the time was gone.
Are you serious?
We were at a party, right?
Oh, shit.
And I was like, oh, my God. Because sometimes you need to move quick. And I usually move pretty fast, but I don't know. And then the time was over. You guys hit on you these days?
Of course.
Yeah?
I mean, look at me. I'm still fucking good looking. 50 years old. I'm still fucking hot as fuck, I think. I mean.
Yeah, you still look pretty.
Thank you. I mean, I'm a mess now that you made me cry with the Jim South and all that.
Jim was always missed.
I know it's hard for you.
I stayed in touch with Jim all the time.
I know you did.
You know what I mean? I stayed in matter of fact, I will call him probably about twice a month.
Okay.
I think he'd get sick of me calling him.
Really?
I gotta go. Just to make sure you're all right, That's the way it is. I wanted to make sure he was okay, because I knew that.
Oh, it's smoking.
I knew that it wasn't going to be too long, and I wanted to make sure, Anyways, anyways. So he was the best, but
He was.
Yeah. Did you ever do any feature dance? You said you did feature dancing?
Yeah. How
was that?
It was good. But I put on a show. I had my costumes made. I had a whole custom, bubble bath, acrylic bath made with bubbles that came out of the ceiling. And I did a fire show. On my fire show, I got burned.
Oh, you got burned?
I got burned. So I was in Cleveland, Ohio at a club called Tiffany's Cabaret on the Water. And it was a Friday night. The club was fucking packed. And I had, Brent made me these cannons. So I had 2 pie tins. And then when the cannons went off and the sparks came down, they would light the pans. So then there's fire. And then I had my sticks that are dipped in rubbing alcohol. So I would dip my sticks and I can put them on my body. I went out of routine. I poured the rubbing alcohol down the front of my body, not realizing that I had a G-string on.
Huh. Because usually you're naked.
Yes, but I was at a topless club.
Wow.
So I'm gracefully trying to put myself out, and my road manager, Eric fucking Price, is flirting with another fucking dancer and not there with the fire extinguisher if anything happens. And I'm gracefully just like, and I'm just trying, and it's not going out. And I didn't think to just rip the G-string off. So the stage was pretty high. I was wearing these black thigh-high boots that were probably, I don't know, 5-6 inches. And I fucking dove off the stage. And I had about 5 guys land on top of me. Shattered my foot.
You dove off the stage because you were...
I was on fire and wasn't going the fuck out.
Fuck. Burn your pussy off.
I didn't.
No, but it was heading in that direction.
So I burned my whole stomach, my inner thighs, the flames up here, and then here. And then my biggest scar is right here.
Fuck, that's crazy.
I was 22.
So,
So I was in Cleveland, Ohio. Brent and I were traveling in a motorhome at that time. We decided, fuck airfare, let's buy a motorhome and travel in a motorhome. So it was like we had our home with us. We got to bring our dog, cook our own food, didn't have to deal with the hotels and all that stuff. So I called my mom, and they were more worried about my foot that was shattered than my burns. And she goes, I'm putting you on a plane. And I said, no, Mom, I'm going to get out of the hospital, and I'm going to have Brent drive me back to California. She said, no, you're fucking not. He'll drive the motorhome back. You're getting on a plane, and you're going to fucking Sherman Oaks Burn Center. And I spent a month there.
can you tell me any other stories while you were on set? You know what I mean? That something was wild and crazy? You know, like, you know, a girl hitting a guy, or a guy hitting a girl, or a girl walking out because she didn't want to be there. Or,
oh, I walked out.
Yeah?
I walked out on a set. It was at the one house that Jim South, it was his house that everybody shot at.
Archwood, maybe, or
Archwood.
Uh-huh.
And the way the makeup artist did my hair, I fucking hated it. And she didn't want to change it, so I go, fuck you. I'm not doing the movie, and I left.
what? And Jim, it was a Jim's production or somebody else's?
Somebody else's.
And what happened?
Nothing. I left. I fucking left.
Fuck 'em.
I'm like, fuck it. She made me look like fucking Shirley Temple, and I'm like, this shit ain't gonna fucking happen. And she was a terrible makeup artist, and I'm like, no, it's not gonna happen. Not happening. And I left. I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I lost money, but
You were making money, so you didn't really...
oh, yeah, I didn't give a fuck. So I left.
Did you, when you were dancing, the feature dancing,
Mm-hmm.
how much money, because Jenna was a friend of mine, you know what I mean? There's we're still cool, but I haven't talked to her really much in the last 15 years, but Jenna and Jay used to come to my house, and she would just throw in a bag of bills in a drawer because she didn't want the small bills. So she made a lot of money, right, dancing. Yeah. So how was it dancing?
I mean, it just depended on what club. Like, I mean, I'd make anywhere from 10 to 12 a week.
From tips and everything?
With everything, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. With Polaroids too? Mm-hmm. Were you really friendly to the people, or were you kind of a little standoffish?
No, I was friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, I had guys that, I actually had one guy that traveled everywhere I went. He came and saw me.
Wow.
In every single state, he would come. I can't remember his name, but he would come to every single one of my shows.
I remember, because, that's a groupie, right? You know what I mean?
Big time.
You're a rock star, that's a groupie. I would come to a lot of your shows if I was young, you know what I mean? And I was seeing Paula Price out there. Because I did go to some shows.
So check it out. My agent was Marty. His name was Marty Foyer. And so he used to call me the Amazon, but he would make me go as the country bumpkin. No makeup, just my little curly hair. He'd have me wear just like, to go to the club owner. And I remember I was in Queens, New York, and this guy, Steve and John were the owners. They were mafia, Goldfingers. Marty, what the fuck did you send me this goddamn girl? She's fucking not attractive. He goes, just wait. Just wait. Don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. So then, the night of my show, holy fuck, I want her in every club. But he would purposely have me do that so that they would get like pissed off. Like, what'd you send me? I'm paying her how much? And she's just average looking, you know, like no makeup, like so yeah, that was quite funny. He got a big kick out of that. I would like to find him. He was a cool agent. Yeah. He was from, where was he from? He was from New York, and he lived in Florida. His name was Marty Foyer. My little dance agent.
Did you ever want to beat any girls up on a set?
No.
No? Not your style?
No.
Did you ever see any?
I really kept to myself when I was on set.
Yeah. So no guys were trying to talk to you, and you were always pretty just...
Well, I was always with Eric,
yeah,
so
just
yeah.
Okay. You were protected there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's move on from porno. I want to go we're getting closer to the end here.
Okay.
So, you know, I want to know, into your childhood, how were you in school?
Terrible. I fucking hated school.
Really?
I hated school.
You didn't graduate?
I dropped out in 10th grade. Wow. Spent 5 days in juvenile hall.
Really?
Because I had a truant officer.
So you were just pissed off? Were you pissed off at the world, or you just hated school?
I fucking hated school.
Yeah. Why?
I wasn't good at it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Focus, or you
just couldn't focus. I had ADHD so bad. Well, back then it was, what was it called? It was hyperactivity.
Yeah, whatever,
yeah. And so when I got off probation, I dropped out of school and I was done. 10th grade.
Well, and then what'd you do after that?
I had a boyfriend that was a drug dealer, took care of me. And then I got in the business.
So this is pretty simple.
Yeah.
Do you play any sports or anything?
Fuck no. Put PE clothes on? Are you goddamn kidding me? No.
You're too hot.
I'm not taking off my clothes to put on some goddamn PE clothes. I will fail this motherfucking class. Give me an F. Because I am not putting on gym clothes. So I would sit in the bleachers and smoke weed.
When did you notice boys starting to like you? You know, because when did your tits pop out, you know, and you were...
Elementary.
Elementary?
Yeah.
Your tits were out in elementary?
Yes. Like boobs, like they were like probably C's in elementary.
What, 5th or 6th?
No, we're talking like 3rd grade. Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I have to find this picture, but when I find it,
I was C's in 3rd grade. I'm sorry to cut you off.
I did.
Wow.
I had big boobs. Yeah.
So you were talking about the picture? What?
So I have a picture. I don't know. I was with Eric. We weren't married yet. So I was probably 18, and we were at my mother's place in Havasu. And I had like this little bikini on, and I just whipped my tits out, natural. And so I have one picture.
How old?
I was 18.
Oh, 18, okay.
So I have a picture, and my mom had it, and she goes, "You want this?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
I want to see it.
So I have to find it because it's in storage, because my boyfriend literally moved me out, like moved all my shit out into my sister's garage. So my shit is everywhere, and I'm a shopaholic, so I have like fucking shit fucking everywhere. So I'll find this picture, yeah, but it's crazy. And my boobs were nice. Like, I didn't need a boob job, but Hustler was like, bigger boobs, wanted them more like, you know, like the more.
Well, really? So
yeah.
You cared that much about Hustler, huh?
Yeah, and I wanted Penthouse so bad. And for some reason, I don't know why I never got centerfold for Penthouse. Like, I was bummed about that. Because Hank used to shoot me all the time and submit. He would always submit to Penthouse, and they never, ever made me centerfold. I did girl and stuff for Penthouse, and then with Hustler, I did cover, all that, but then my centerfold didn't make it because they turned it into a boy-girl shoot, which was so fucking weird because Brent was in black latex.
Yeah.
He was a prop, but whatever.
Yeah. Decisions sometimes are made strangely enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I wondered a lot of decisions that people wondered about, a lot of decisions people made, whether it was in the magazines or whether it was in casting an actor or an actress. And I still wonder about these in Hollywood movies.
Yeah.
You know, so there's always somebody else's perspective.
Absolutely.
And that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I understand what you're saying, though.
Yeah.
So your tits come out in 3rd grade, so then the guys are like, hey,
Yeah.
Tanya.
And little dolphin shorts. You remember little dolphin shorts?
I love dolphin shorts. Those are the best. I could just jerk off just thinking about it. I loved all the girls in dolphin shorts in my school, right in high school. They were popping out. The asses were hanging out. And
I was wearing them in elementary school.
I didn't see that in my school.
Really?
I saw it in high school, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I think I was pretty much always promiscuous.
You know what? Maybe dolphin shorts were happening then, but that's your grammar school, but I was in high school.
Okay.
You know, because I think
Right,
that's a,
because you're older. Okay, yeah.
I'm 3 years older than you.
Oh, okay.
So
Not that
you know,
much.
So
Okay,
maybe that,
yeah.
maybe. But yeah, I mean, I
Loved my dolphin shorts.
I love the dolphin shorts. They had the good colors, and then they had one color on the cheek, right?
Yeah.
Different colors.
They
on
need
the
to bring
cheek.
them back.
I love them. They were way better than these stupid shorts,
Right?
that came out about 9 years ago from Nike, where the girls wear them and you can see nothing.
I have a couple cute pair of Nike
But
shorts.
these were different, like these. I was like, you can't see nothing from a girl. What? These
Yeah.
are for, a guy could wear them. Like,
I bet you we could look on eBay and find dolphin shorts.
oh, I bet you they were the best. So the guys were picking up on you after. I mean, they were going crazy or what? I bet. I mean, I can just see it right now because there was a couple girls in my school.
Yeah.
Right. That I was fucking saying, fuck, and you could kind of like replicate, you know, the whole stature, right?
Yeah.
The hottest girls in school. Were you one of the hottest girls in school, or one of the hottest girls in school?
No.
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 Oh, okay.
I mean, I didn't think so.
Okay.
There was some pretty hot girls. Like,
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
And I always hung out with older, because Tiffany was 2 years older than me. So then she had older friends. So I always hung out with older people.
Was she hot in school? No, I don't know.
No.
Okay. The girls I was talking about in my school, they wouldn't give me much time of the day, you know, really. You know what I mean?
Right.
I say hi, and they say. Sometimes they look at me, but whatever. You know, I can just see you there. Anyways, so.
No, I always had a boyfriend, or I was either I was dating, fucking, or what. Yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah. You were dating older guys mostly? Yeah. Why?
I don't know. This was like this one guy, Mike. So I was 15 when I met him. He was 9 years older than me. He was a virgin.
And you divergenized him?
I ended up not divergenizing. Dion's sister did. Dana.
Did I just hear about this guy the other day?
Dion Geruso.
No, the Mike. What's the guy's name?
Mike Reed.
Oh, I don't know.
So Dana, Dion's sister, divergenized him.
She passed, you know.
I know. She had just reached out to me too, and we talked on
So you knew her in school?
I knew. Well, she was older than me. I didn't know her from school. I knew her from Dion and them.
Okay. Yeah, she was cool.
She was cool.
Yeah.
The drugs got the best of her.
The drugs are they can really fuck you over.
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah.
And like literally, we had talked, and then like, she was like, you know, I'm really sad. Like I'm homeless, and you know, and I like broke my fucking heart. And then the next week she died.
Yeah, this fucking life is that way. It's just
Yeah.
unforgiving. So the older guys, back to that, you know what I mean? You told me a story, I think, that you took a sink or something, threw it to
An air compressor.
air compressor?
That was Mike. He
Why?
bought me a Honda CRX, and I think I cheated on him or something. And he's like, "I'm taking your car back." And he came to get my car, so I stabbed him with a butter knife, and then I took the air compressor, and it was, you know, like a big air compressor, and I threw it right through the fucking windshield, and I'm like, "Fuck you."
You didn't tell me you were sorry for cheating?
Huh?
You didn't tell me you were sorry for cheating?
No. I was a hoe. I mean, when I was younger, as an adult, I was faithful. I was faithful. Well, I wasn't faithful to Brent because I fucked you, but I was.
You were with him then?
Brent? Yeah, we were still married.
Wow.
Yeah, we cheated. We were just ending, I think.
All right.
We were like on the outs.
So you, well, thank you. That was, sorry and thank you, you know.
But Benny, I never cheated on Benny and I never cheated on Robert.
Did any teachers ever try to hit on you?
No.
Did any boyfriends' fathers try and hit on you?
No.
Any of your girlfriend's fathers try and hit on you?
Uh-uh. None of all my friends were had single moms. They were being raised by, nobody was married.
Okay.
Yeah. They were all divorced.
When you were married, all that time, did you ever think about the business, how you missed it, or family life was way better?
Family life was way better.
So you said, was just a chapter
Yeah.
forgotten about?
If I were to do it over again, I would have done it and I would have made myself huge. I wouldn't have limited myself to just Eric Price. I would have fucking exploded and fucking been a Jenna Jameson.
Right. I mean, there was room for people that could do it.
Because so many people wanted to sign me under a contract,
Yeah.
but they couldn't.
Like who was Vivid?
Vivid, Wicked.
Wicked?
Yeah. And then Evil Angel. They loved me. I worked for Evil Angel a lot.
What do you think of porn? What do you think of porn today and the crazy money that some of these girls are making on
I don't know what they're
OnlyFans?
making.
You don't know what they're making?
Oh, on OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy. Fucking nuts.
It's fucking crazy. Some girls are making, porn girls,
$1 million.
$1 million a month.
I know.
500.
So what's Seth? Seth.
I don't know.
What's his stage name?
I don't know.
You don't know Seth? Tiffany's little friend Seth and his girlfriend?
No.
You gotta know Seth.
How the fuck would I know him?
He's in the business. He's still in the business. He's been in for years.
Yeah, not my time. And my company was pro-black. So
Okay.
I had
so
black
I don't.
actors.
So I don't know what Seth's stage name is, but his chick is ugly as motherfucking fuck, and she's making $30K a month.
Crazy, right? It's crazy. And
So Paula Price needs to come back and do that.
well, I heard a story today. My girlfriend told me that Black China. She's not a porn star.
No, I know who she is.
But she's showing.
Rob Kardashian's.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Making $21 million last month.
On OnlyFans? Really?
Something like that. I mean, don't quote me because that's what.
Oh, I'm sure.
Hearsay.
I'm
you know what I
sure.
mean? But that's a positive for her.
Fuck yeah.
That's incredible, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so I heard a lot of girls making $500,000, a lot of porn chicks, good, high level. I'm not, I don't know, maybe a Riley Reid, maybe Angela White, they're making crazy money. It's fucking mind blowing, right?
I'd be happy to do 510. Fuck.
I mean, it makes you fucking wonder, huh? I mean, it's all you can say is like I say, crazy, right?
Yeah.
Crazy. It's beautiful, and I'm not a hater.
And there's girls that are just strippers.
Making crazy money.
So I have all these, my Instagram right now, I am blowing up on Instagram with all these fucking people that want me to be a brand ambassador. Look at all these, look at all the requests and look at all these fucking messages.
I love it, yeah.
And they want to send me all their product and then I get paid.
You got to do it.
Well, I've done a couple.
Yeah?
I've done a couple.
Do you have any hobbies?
Not really.
No?
No.
Do you want any?
I mean, I make jewelry, I do like cool, just beaded jewelry that my ex, the David Yurman bracelets, you know what they are, right?
Yeah, I mean, so I've seen that name, so I've seen. I'm sure.
Yeah. So he was like, "Can you make me bracelets?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then like other people would see him and go, "Oh, can you make them?" And so then I like just started selling them and then giving them away. And then I did some for cancer, for Relay for Life. So I'm gonna get back into them because like a lot of my friends that bought them are like, "Can?" Because I'm super creative, but hobbies, no.
What do you do for fun these days?
Right now, nothing. I'm just trying to get my shit. I just got out of fucking rehab. I'm trying to get my shit together.
Before that, it was snorting cocaine or whatever.
Snorting cocaine and fucking drinking and fucking partying and going to the beach and watching my boyfriend surf. while all his friends were flirting with me and like fascinated that I was a porn star, you know.
No, I would be. I mean, come on, it's a cool thing. I think, but it was way cooler when we were young. I think.
Absolutely. I don't even know what the industry is nowadays.
Yeah, I think it's way cooler. But this is a question I ask everybody at the end. We're almost at the end, but this is the end of the porn.
Okay.
Okay, I got a couple off-the-wall questions for you after this.
Okay.
But can you describe your experience in the business in 2 words?
2 words. Fucking crazy.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Fucking crazy.
I mean, the John Doe stuff is fucking crazy.
Fucking, I think I just spit. Fucking crazy.
Would you trade it in or would you keep it? If the price was right, would you trade it in or would you keep it?
I'd keep it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's part of my life.
All right.
Like I said, I would have done it different.
Yeah.
I would have been fucking big.
Yeah. It was a time, that was the time, the 90s.
Yeah.
And the 80s.
Yeah.
Right? When being a porn star meant something and a girl is like a regular superstar actress, kind of, in my opinion. It's, or maybe even more.
Yeah.
Maybe even more.
Maybe.
Jenna might has been as popular as Michelle Pfeiffer or more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a possibility, you know what I mean? Even though Michelle was in radical films like Scarface and Witches of Eastwick or whatever.
Right.
It's possible. You know what I mean? It's possible. Not everybody cares about Hollywood movies. Mm-hmm. I do, but not everybody.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's move on. Let's say you were stuck on a deserted island.
Okay.
Right? Which celebrity or celebrities, boy or girl or both, would you have stuck on there with you?
Fuck.
Old, new, doesn't matter. Old time, old people. Not old people, but
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie?
Fuck yeah. She's sexy as fuck. And then Guy.
Talented too. She's talented.
Yeah. Guy. I don't know. God. I don't know what guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Athlete, actor.
Not into athletes.
Musician.
Not into musicians.
Bodybuilder.
Not into them.
Boxer. Ass kicker.
I dated a boxer, Rocky Papelli. He was dumb as a fucking box of rocks. I did ring carding for a while, and I got fired because I chose, instead of wearing a bathing suit, I had just something that was about like that just covered the nipple.
Oh shit! You're gonna get me fired.
and they were like, "You're done."
Really?
I worked for Ten Goose Boxing. Fun? Yeah. I went out. It was do you remember those ones where it was like a kind of like it had like a strap, and then you would wear like a bandeau.
Kind of.
And it was a G-string.
I was always looking at the asses and pussies.
But it had like a bandeau, and I decided not to wear the bandeau and just have the little straps cover my nipples. And they just barely covered, so they were like, "You out."
So nobody. So you can't figure a guy you would like?
No.
How about an actor today? Brad Pitt?
No, I don't find him
How
attractive.
about old school Clint Eastwood, Charles Bronson?
Nope. Maybe James Dean.
James Dean? Way back James Dean?
Way back. Yeah.
Okay. What about Billy Idol? No?
Fuck no.
All right. Let's move on. This is interesting.
Okay.
What do you think about the fact that Richard Branson just cruised on the Carmen line?
I don't even know about it.
You don't know about it? Mm-mm. So last Sunday, today is Saturday, last Sunday,
Okay.
on what today is the 16th or 17th?
Today's the 16th.
Today's the 17th.
17th. Okay.
So on the 11th, I think, right? On the 11th, he took his spaceship,
Okay.
him and the crew, took the, Virgin Galactic,
Okay.
took their ship, and they took it to the Carmen line. You know what the Carmen line is?
No. What is it?
The Carmen line is right there when the atmosphere turns into space.
Okay.
So you can see space and the planet. He, last Sunday, boarded his ship with his crew and hit the Carmen line. He's the first, billionaire to do that.
Wow.
Non-astronaut.
Wow.
Okay, so he did that. So he's got his company called Virgin Galactic. So the idea is to get people to go up there. Each person pays $250,000.
So you're gonna do it?
I'm not paying $250,000, but you know what I mean. The point is this: I want your feelings on this. This is a whole new journey for mankind.
Right.
We're on the very edge of a lot of inner space travel. Okay, so the point is, Elon Musk, I think, is going up tomorrow into the Carmen line and maybe past it. Okay?
Okay.
Which is, radical, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want me to tell you? I'll tell the people right now. Let's figure this out. I don't want people to feel like, what is the Carmen line? I'm going to tell you where it is. 62 miles. 54 nautical miles, 62 miles, 330,000 feet above the sea level.
Oh wow.
So that's what 330,000 feet up.
Wow.
So that's where they went last Sunday, and they're going.
Yeah, I wouldn't be down to do that.
And Elon Musk is going tomorrow. I think tomorrow. So what do you think of that?
I wouldn't do it.
You want to do it
Fuck no.
for $250 a pop?
No.
But a lot of people are going, and the lines are stacked up. So
Would you do it?
yeah, of course. Yeah, I've done parachuting, bungee
No.
jumping, all that.
Nope.
No.
Nope. I'm afraid of semis. I'm afraid of heights.
So this is the future of space travel right here
Okay.
before your eyes. Okay?
Okay.
Just like Star Trek, this is here. What's coming next is going to be radical in the next 10, 20 years. So the next question is this. A wild, fun question.
Okay.
All right? When the space hotel is set up on the moon.
No.
No, when it is. When it is, because
Will I go? No.
it will be there.
Okay, but no, I won't go.
I think within the next decade.
No, I won't go.
You won't go?
Fuck no.
If a boyfriend asks you to go up there with him?
Nope.
Let's say the boyfriend asks you to go
Nope.
up there with him.
Nope.
And you're up there at the hotel.
Nope.
And a pretty alien chick comes.
Nope.
And wanted to have sex.
Nope.
You wouldn't fuck him?
Nope. Fuck no.
No?
Not for all the tea in China.
You're not going to fuck an alien chick?
Nope.
What if she strapped you down?
No. And spit in my mouth? No.
Put some alien aphrodisiac in.
No. Nope.
Okay, well, there you go, folks. Tanya's wild, but not that wild. I mean, Paula Price, excuse me.
You can call me Paula Price. Paula Price, Tanya Salinas, Tanya Merlin.
So that's the end of our interview. Is there
Okay.
anything you would want to add on to that?
I don't think so. I think it was pretty good.
Huh? I think we had fun. You told me a lot, and I appreciate you so much for coming here.